Hey guys, welcome back to, I don't really know what the series is called. I called it something weird the last episode. Opening Digimon cards. Kind of that. I don't know. I think it's more like Digimon Trading Card Game, card openings, booster openings. That's a really long name. I guess I'll find a way to better open this up. But last time, we, opened 3 of these. And we had a lot of stuff to do between the episodes, so it just became very preambly. But if you don't know, if you are watching this in part 2, my birthday is coming up soon, and this will be hopefully uploaded on the day or maybe the day afterwards. So I decided to open a bunch of Digimon cards for the fun of it, and we're just looking to see what kind of cards we get. I've already gotten Alphamon and Dorumon in this set, but I kind of want to get more of them, just because if I want to make a deck with them, I need more. So I've got my trusty backlog. Frozen Breeze branded skizzers, and we're gonna go into this shit again. Hopefully you watched the last episode. The last episode was pretty momentous since we got something amazing in the first pack, so I don't want to spoil it, but yeah. Anyway, throw this shit over there. Open that fucker up. You like it like that? You like it me opening it like that? That'd be funny. Oh shit, I cut off the top. I gave him the fucking trim. Good thing I didn't cut any of the cards. How do I open this now? Whatever, I just will. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. Okay, we've already got something interesting, I guess. So we've got a Monochromon, regular Monochromon. He's red and black, and it looks like he's in that weird desert town from World 1. I haven't actually beaten all of World 1, but I remember he has a store that is complete bullshit. If I remember correctly. So yeah, he's red and black. Interesting art, I'll tell you what. I don't really know if I like it all that much. It's very dark over this way. I think it was a little bit brighter. I think I like it more. So he's got blocker, and then an attacking lose 3 memory. What's attack? 6,000? I don't really like this card. It's primarily meant to be a blocker. Like if you attack, you pretty much end your turn, like no matter what. So he's just meant to like, sit there and take shots. He's not that strong. If you could boost his DP that way, I think he would be a pretty good, like, Digimon, but as of now, he's just gotta, he's okay. Anyway, next one, we've got Starmon. I think I actually have a couple of these. He's Starmon. He is a living star that throws stars, which is very strange. He's got no inherited or effect. He's got okay, DP for champion, just like Monochromon did, but it's just not worth it, so sorry Starmon, you're kind of dog shit. Let's put these guys over here. We got Divermon, ultimate level Digimon with 8,000 DP and no effects. Sorry Divermon. We've got, actually your art is very strange, it's like his spear is coming out of his hand. It's very interesting art, but I don't think I would ever use this card other than just to like Digivolve fodder, so it's like, it's okay. Alright. I've already explained this card in the last episode, so if you want to see what Eye of the Gorgon does, pretty much to sum it up, it deletes Digimon and lets you play Digimon. But if you want to see like the full card reading, it's in the last episode, so. As well as Growlmon is too. Growlmon X Antibody. He just makes it so that things are easier to kill, so. Alright, saw this one as well. This one just requires you to have Jellymon on the field, Startling Thunder. Alright, this is a little bit different. We got Dark Super Starmon. So, there's another Digimon called Super Starmon, and this is Dark Super Starmon. They're the same Digivolution level. They're both Ultimates, but this guy's pretty cool looking. Also very shiny. Very interesting. You don't really see this guy around all that much, but he's okay. Now we've got, ooh shit, we got Dexdoru Greymon. Hard to see because the card is so dark, but it's like the ones that were flying around X Evolution, killing everybody, so they're pretty fucking metal, as I'd say. So from here, it says for its effect, it has no inherited effect, which sucks. Like, if you're gonna make it like this, why not add an inherited effect? Okay. Alright, it says 1 from Doru Greymon, so it's like, it's not just 0. It would be great if it was, but I guess not. When Digivolving, you may trash 1 card with Dex or Dexdoru Greymon, or Dex X in its name, or X antibody traits to gain memory. In your hand, yeah, I was just checking. And then when Digivolving, if this Digimon has Doru Greymon in its Digivolution cards, or it's Digivolving from trash, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. So kind of like in the movie where they can just annihilate things from existence just by living. So, okay, interesting nonetheless. And we got ourselves a Digimon X Antibody. Like I said last time, I like the X Antibody ones because they look so sleek. I can also see a Terriermon in here. It looks like a Terriermon, so maybe that means like Terriermon X Antibody. I've never actually seen that Digimon, so interesting nonetheless. It's like it kind of looks like the cage from Tamers. Like that's the cage he would live in and stuff, so that's interesting. Alright, so it's Digivolve 0 from Yomon. When Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 30,000 DP or less. This would be pretty useful for most rookies because they have really low DP, so I guess unless you could like lower the opponent's DP down, that's kind of the only way. So, and then your turn, add 1,000 to the maximum DP you can choose with a DP-based deletion effect. So, if you have this on top of this, you then get rid of 2,000. So, not bad. And we got ourselves Motimon. Very interesting. It's got Pabumon as its fresh form. So it's kind of just popping bubbles. That's a very strange part. There's Digimon back there. Look really closely. There's a Pagumon and Zudumon sitting there. It's really hard to see, but I saw them for a second. Okay, so then his ability is that while this Digimon has Insectoid in its traits, it gains 1,000 DP. Basic, but helpful. This one looks like it's going to be cool. Shit. Alright, do we have a green? We don't have green. Damn, I suck. Anyway, we got Dino Tigermon. We talked about this guy last time, and it looks like there's something else that's really cool in the background. We can't talk about that yet. Dino Tigermon is an innate X Antibody Digimon, and his eye's a little bit fucked up, but I think he looks okay. Not as cool as I think he would look like. I think he looks cooler in that other that option art we got last time, but looks okay. So it's regularly Digivolve 4, but it's a Digivolve 1 from Saber Leomon. So you'll be seeing that a lot in later on Digimon. They kind of want you to go in a certain line sometimes, but earlier Digimon TCG would kind of just let you go in any order, and they still let you do that, but it's easier to go in Digivolution lines. So let's read his effects. So if a card with Leomon in its name or X Antibody is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon Tamers when you're attacking. And then your turn, once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon or Tamer becomes suspended, unsuspend this Digimon. So that makes sure that you, like, once per turn during your turn. So if they suspend one, then you can attack twice. So if you attack right out of the gate with Dino Tigermon and wait till later in the turn, you can actually throw him back out. So that's pretty awesome. Anyway, this one looks... Ooh, this one! I talked about this one during our Digimon World 3 playthrough. A Digimon that's not really talked about all is Raidenmon. Or Raiden. It depends on where you are. If it's Raiden if you're Metal Gear, or Raiden if you're Mortal Kombat, but it's Raiden because you say the word Gaiden. Because we all know that from Ninja Gaiden, right? So it's Raidenmon. So he's up there with Fujinmon, and there's another one, Suijinmon. They're all three from World 3, but only Fujinmon really shows up because he's meant to be the burst mode of, what's it called, Justimon. But this one, and its friend Suijinmon, if that's the name of it, these guys don't show up a lot, but, oh, we've also got Kyukimon in the back. And, wait, it's Grapple Leomon as well. I think this card's supposed to be a reference to World 3. That's pretty fucking awesome. Because you fought these guys in space. There's also, shit, it's our boy! It's really hard to see, but if you remember our Digimon World 3 playthrough, Armormon was our boy. He was a fucking champion, so he was the champion of the team. So it's like, Kotemon's ultimate, Kumamon's ultimate, and Monmon's ultimate. That's pretty awesome. So I really like this card. It's a cool reference. So on play or when Digivolving, place one Raijin, Fujin, and one Suijinmon from your trash under this Digimon in order, in any order as its bottom Digivolution cards. Gain one memory for each card placed. This is kind of like a super fusion of all three cards. There's also Raijinmon. I guess one was Suijinmon. So when attacking, if the level 6 cards in this Digimon's Digivolution card have 3 or more colors among them, this Digimon gains 3,000 DP until the end of your opponent's turn. If they 4 or more, it's they gain D-Digivolve. They can D-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. This is actually pretty good, but trying to source it out would probably be really fucking bad, because it's like, you need to get all 3 of them, so, and you need to have that one as well, so. It's really cool. I like the reference, but its usefulness will probably be maintained by just being cool, and it not really having much of a purpose outside of that. And this next one, the thing is kind of stuck, so I'm going to have to cut a little bit higher. So, I usually choke cutting on screen to make you guys feel scared that I'm going to rip up the Digimon cards by complete accident. I hope I don't do it either, guys. Just because you're cringing in your minds doesn't mean that I'm not cringing in real life. Oh, damn. I love cutting that shit. Alright. Fuck over there. That one came out pretty well. Alright. And I didn't even cut the top this time. I'm getting better, guys. Don't worry when I have to do, like, hours of this content. You will be so happy. You'll be so fucking happy! Hope I don't ruin the cards like that. Anyway, we got Ninjamon. We don't have his purple guy. I forget what the purple guy is. There's Ninjamon. There's the other guy. I think it's not Fugamon. That's Ogremon's other form. I don't remember his name. Well, he's just purple Ninjamon, as far as I remember. But he's a champion, has no inherited, has no actual effects. So I'm sorry, Ninjamon, but you're just fucking worthless. So you tried your best, but you just don't succeed. Anyway, oh, I remember this card. This one's used a lot in meta decks, or at least in regular decks. It's got 2 things, but until the end of your opponent's turn, your opponent's Digimon with play cost 7 or less can't attack players, and cards can't be added to security stacks by your opponent's effects, and it activates it when pulled out. So this is really useful when you're fighting with the yellow, or when you're just like, you're seeing your opponent like starting off the game, and you don't want them to be attacking at all. You want them to like be working on that while you start attacking. So pretty good card. Oh shit, whatever's behind it, I guess just got showed off. So we got another Chaos Gamamon. Pretty cool art, I like it. Ooh shit, goes down there. We got Greymon X Antibody. Instead of having black horns, he's got white horns. And he is a 0 from Greymon. Pretty cool art, I like that. And he has this. So if this would even like focus for me, because I'm actually reading this off the screen instead of reading it off the card. Make sure it's readable for you guys. Alright. When this Digimon has Greymon or Omnimon in its name, and an effect would delete it or return it to your hand or deck, you may trash 2 of the cards at the same level in this Digimon's Digivolution to prevent it from leaving play. So if you had a Greymon X Antibody and a Greymon together, you can protect your War Greymon from being deleted. So, okay effect. It depends on how far you are in the game. So, oh shit, we got Pillowmon again. We saw him last time. Let's see, where's my yellows? Alright, we got Salamon earlier in the episode. So, we're starting to fly into the rotation. We got Adama Dekachimon. So this is the evolved version of Madekachimon. He's Charmander. He's just like Charmeleon eating Charmander. They're Pokemon in Digimon. I can't take this no more. But yeah, it's very cartoonish. I don't know if I like this art. It has no effect, so it feels like useless. Maybe there's like a certain archetype it works with, but that's for now. It's an okay number for level 4. It's interesting. Alright, we got Tokomon X Antibody, and I see our boy right there. Our boy's hiding. Because remember from the movie, Tokomon got turned into Tokomon X Antibody and was like the best friend of Dorumon. So, Tokomon X Antibody looks really fucking cute. Way cuter than the regular Tokomon. Regular Tokomon had little squiggly things on top of it. This one's just got like a bunny ears and it looks cute. Alright, so what's it ability? Yes. Your turn. Once per turn, when a card is added to the security stack, one of your opponent's Digimon gains negative 1,000 BP per turn. So that's pretty good to build upon other effects, but you need to be building. So, oh shit! We got one of the other ones. We got Fujinmon, the burst mode of Justimon in some games, but this one is very good. Oh shit! His shit behind it. Damn, we have a lot to go through tonight. We've gotten a lot of cool cards. I went at a good time to grab those cards. I was thinking like, oh, at 8 o'clock at night, I guess that's a good time to go get Digimon cards. But guess what? It was the best time to get Digimon cards. You know the best time to get Digimon cards is all the time. Give me money so I can buy more Digimon cards. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. Anyway, we got Fusionmon. So, handmade. Very interesting. Also, really cool art. If you have a Digimon with Justimon, so it does do that, or Raidenmon, in its name in play, so it has to be in play and this has to be in the hand, you may pay 1 memory to place this card under that Digimon as its bottom evolution card. Isn't that interesting? Because, if I can find it, Raidenmon doesn't have any inheritors. This one does. You don't really get to see many level 6 Digimon, Mega level Digimon that have inherited effects. So, that's very interesting, very interesting. I'm playing with hands in my town, you're not actually Italian Welsh. So, when Digivolving, you may trash 1 Digimon card with Machine or Cyborg in its traits in your hand to suspend 1 of your opponent's Digimon. So that's pretty good, but you have to be going from something else to this. So, it's an okay number. I don't know if you want to go through this. And then its inherited effect, which is very rare for level 6s. Suspend 1 of your opponent's Digimon with 5,000 DP or less. That Digimon doesn't unsuspend during your opponent's next unsuspend phase, so pretty much put them in a dumpster bed. I think that would go in black. Yeah, this is what I was seeing. Suijinmon, the other one that applies to this roundup. If that's another one behind it, I'm going to be very, confused. Okay, so Suijinmon, also from Digimon World 3. Also missing from a lot of games after. The only one that ever comes back is Fujinmon in, Masters. So, yeah, and in RPG and Battle. So, Suijinmon has got an inherited effect as well. Hand main, if it has Justimon or Raidenmon in its name, you may pay 1 to put it under it. When Digivolve, you may trash the top card to place 1 of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon at the bottom of the owner's deck. Very interesting. Or, I don't actually know, is it? I'm not actually sure. Okay, let me see. You may trash 1 card. So it's not just the opponent, it could be your hand, your field as well. So, I wonder how that might work. I wonder what kind of combos are made with that. And its inherited effect, return 1 of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to its owner's hand. So, when attacking. So, Raidenmon is really strong. He's got all these boys under him. So, very nice touch. Alright. Next up, I saw this very early on. We've got War Growlmon X Antibody. Really cool art. What's that back there? There's somebody in the back there. Can't see it. Wait. I think I know what that is. So, look really far in the back there. I think that's Duftmon X Antibody. Yeah, I'm not completely sure, but I think I'm pretty sure. So, 0 from War Growlmon, regular War Growlmon, has no inherited, which is kind of sucky, but it seems that most X don't. When Digivolving, till the end of your opponent's turn, 2 of their Digimon gain on deletion, lose 1 memory. Then if War Growlmon or X Antibody is in this card's Digivolution cards, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon whose total DP adds up to 6,000 to delete them. So he's pretty much like Scorched Earth, along with if I kill you, you get worse. So that's a very interesting strategy. It's not bad. Now we actually have another Dorumon evolution. We've only got 1 Dorumon, but we've got 2 different Dorumon Megas. So we got Alphamon first episode. We have Dex Dorugamon. No, it's Dex Dorugoramon. You gotta remember, he's got a very long name. He is stronger than Alphamon on DP, which is interesting since Alphamon took him down in 1 shot in the movie. But whatever, I guess. Anyway, Digivolve, you need to use a Dorugoramon, a regular one, to get it to do that kind of mode. So then you have to pick 5, so probably be a good idea to mix Dex Dorumons with regular Dorumons all the way up to Dorugamon in order to use these properly. I guess Dex Dorumon is also missing as well. Anyway, he's got a long effect. Let's see what it says. Alright, when Digivolving, if this Digimon has Dorugoramon in its Digivolution cards, or Digivolving in the trash, delete all your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level. So, with the lowest level, so like their lowest, so if they only have level 6s out, I guess it deletes all their level 6s. So that's pretty fucking insane. And then on deletion, if this guy gets deleted, you may play one purple or black level 3 Digimon card from your trash without paying its memory cost. If you have 5 or more cards with Dex or Death X in its name in your trash, you may play one Death Xmon from your trash without paying its cost or memory instead. So Death X is the burst mode of Dex Dorugoramon. So we don't have him yet, but if we do, it's very interesting. So that's pretty awesome. I'd say that goes into purple for now. I kind of messed up some of the coloring there. Oh no, Gila Klein steals again. Random thing on my YouTube. Random recommendation. Alright, got through that one. Do this next one. Yeah, it takes about like 30 minutes to do each of them, right? So I'm going to go at the very top to save the cards again to make sure that they don't get cut. I would hate for them to get cut. I spent like $5 on each. So, you know, that's why you should donate. You need to buy more of these pieces of trash. Alright. Don't you love throwing things? It's my favorite thing to do, guys. Alright. Kind of low on greens and blues, but I actually want more blacks and purples. So that's okay. Actually, shouldn't black go with black? Idiot. The one that's missing is the white one, since we don't have any more other than the ones that we got at the very beginning, so. Alright. Oh shit. Oh shit. Pull this out. Pull this out. I guess, having the ones from Try also makes sense since Alphamon showed up in Try. I don't actually know his involvement, so I haven't gotten that far. Alright, we got Tapirmon, which is red and black. I wonder if that has anything to do with, Monochromon. I don't know why Monochromon would be the direct evolution of Tapirmon, but whatever, man. So we got Tapirmon. Interesting art. I don't know if I like it all that much. And then Alterns, well, this Digimon has 2 or more colors, and gains 1,000 BP. So I guess if it has that on top of it, it would actually gain 1,000. So maybe mixing Tapirmon with Monochromon might be a good idea. Interesting. I've had this card before, I know this. This is Pomumon. This is from the Dim cards, I think. I think it's the rookie of the Insectoid Jungle Dim card, which has Refusomon. So I went for Refusomon instead of getting the main guy. So his effect is all turns Digimon can't be played by effects. Kind of like the Pillarmon, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it's like a purple Pillarmon, yellow, a blue, fuck you color Pipplemon. Pipplemon! Picklemon. Okay, interesting. We've got Sangloopmon. Remember this guy from our Digimon World Dust playthrough, involved in getting Matadormon. Sangloopmon, hanging out here. He was also in, Survive. Matadormon wasn't, but this guy was. Anyway, Sangloopmon. So, he's got the inherited effect. This Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon with undead or dark Digivolution, or dark animal in its name from your trash for its Digivolution cost. So, when this card attacks, this Digimon may Digivolve into something from the trash. Interesting. So if you got, like, I guess he's not undead, but if you've got like a Myotismon or something in there, I bet it would work pretty well. So, interesting. We got ourselves another Ninjamon. Ourselves another Divemon. We're running into copies now. Got ourselves another Monochromon. Alright, this is something new. What is that Digimon? I can't tell who that Digimon is. It looks like, Omega Shoutmon, if he were evil. Oh, it literally says Shoutmon in there. Looks like an evil Omega Shoutmon. It's interesting. So, Flare, Rock, Soul. I guessed it was Shoutmon just by looking at its thing. It was like, it looks like Omega Shoutmon. Does that mean Omega Shoutmon's coming? Fuck yeah. Anyway, main effect. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5,000 or less DP. You may Digivolve one of your Digimon into a Digimon card with Shoutmon in its name and hand for no Digivolution cost. So you could go straight to Shoutmon times 4 or 5 Digimons. That's pretty cool. And then, security, delete one of your Digimon's opponent's Digimon with 1,000 DP or less. So, yeah, that's a pretty good card, I'd say. Actually, I do forgot. I do have an Armor Purge one. I had a Nefertimon before this one. Or they got another Nefertimon. It's level 4, and it goes 0. That contains a name that contains Gatomon, so it would be Black Gatomon, regular Gatomon, but not Salamon, which is kind of sad because, you know, I don't have him on here anymore. But Pegasusmon would go from a level 3, so interesting nonetheless. I guess it gives you an extra bit, but it doesn't actually give you anything extra. So it is Nefertimon 0 from Gatomon, and it has Armor Purge. All Armor Digimon usually tend to just actually say, it says Armor Form right under here. I guess I would rather it just say Armor. But to each their own, to each their own. And then when attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon gains negative 2,000 for the turn. So I always forget the order of how attacking works, but I guess if you were to attack an opponent's suspended Digimon, they would get less DP, meaning that you could kill them a lot easier. So I don't know how the order of things works with that. So it's interesting nonetheless. We got Daigo Nishijima, who is the teacher of the kids, or at least some of the kids from Try. He's not evil, at least as far as I know. But I haven't actually finished that. I know Genai is evil in that one for some reason. I don't know why. I really need to finish Try. It's just so boring. And I forgot where I was. I have to rewatch everything. So, you can play this one from security without paying cost. And then his ability is all turns when your opponent's Digimon becomes unsuspended during a main phase. So, when it becomes unsuspended during a main phase. So, not the unsuspend phase. It's when they become unsuspended during the main phase. Very interesting timing. You may suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory. Kind of useless. And then your turn. You may when one of your Digimon digivolves into a black level 6 Digimon, it gains blocker until your opponent's next turn. So, I don't know if I like that card all that much. Doesn't seem as useful. But it's okay. Got ourselves a Pagumon. Oh, it's the continuation of the Motimon card, because it shows Pagumon and Zurumon making fun of Motimon by throwing a pail on their head. I'm just going to explain the page to you, I guess. But yeah, I guess it's a sequel to that other one. So, they're being dicks, just like usual. And their inherited effect is, when attacking, you may trash 1 card in your hand to have this Digimon gain 1,000 DP for the turn. I don't think it's really aiming for the DP, it's just aiming to throw things more to the trash. So, interesting. Now we've got, we've got ourselves an option card with Metal Garurumon X. He's always looked so strange in my eyes, just so strange. But activate it if it's security. And then if you would use this card, reduce the cost by 2 for X. And then main, return one of your opponent's level 6 or lower Digimon to its owner hand and unsuspend one of your Digimon with Garurumon in its name. So it's good for a Garurumon deck. And we got ourselves, I've never actually seen this card before. Let me throw this one down. This is Rise Greymon X Antibody. I've never actually seen that Digimon before. He looks fucking awesome. He looks like a cooler version of Metal Greymon X. So I ain't complaining. I always loved Rise Greymon more than Metal Greymon, because I grew up with Saber/Data Squad. Like, I also grew up with Adventure, but the one I was watching on TV was Data Squad. So, like, I was much more hyped for that. I also like the designs a lot more. That looks fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. And then it's, they spell Rise with a Z. I don't know if that's true throughout the rest of the series, but, you know, you'll do here. So, Digivolve 1 from Rise Greymon, and when Digivolving, you may play 1 yellow or red tamer from your hand without paying the memory cost. Then if Rise Greymon or X Antibody is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, you may, one of your opponent's Digimon gains negative 2,000 for the turn, for each yellow or red tamer you have in play. So if you had a bunch of Marcuses all over the play, that'd be fucking awesome. And finally, your turn, for each teamer you have in play, this Digimon gains 1,000 DP. So if you've been building up, this could be insane. So it's like a mixture of a red and a yellow, which it should be anyway. Anyway, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in my hand as well. So could we finish them off in this episode? We'll see how fast I go with this next one, and see if it's even worth going the distance. I think it'll be fine. We're not going to go too over time, I don't think. I don't know why I like doing that. I think it's just dumb. I think I'm pretty dumb. Why did I buy all these Digimon cards? Because they look just so fucking cool. And you don't look cool. So, therefore, you just don't understand how cool it is to be a Digimon. I mean, if you're here and watching this video and you don't think Digimon are cool, I don't know why you're here. Go watch, like, something else, I guess. I don't know. Seems like you should watch something you like. Alright. Oh, shit. This one is fucking scary. So we've got, Kawagamon X Antibody. He's got like 1,000,000 limbs, and he looks scary as fuck. Put belts on him and he'd be the best. So, he's got a 0 from Kawagamon. Has no real effect, but he's got an inherited effect. So I guess if you put him on top of Kawagamon, it might be useful. Let's see. Your turn. Well, as Digimon has Insectoid in its traits, it gains Piercing. And that just explains Piercing. Piercing's okay. I mean, it makes sure you can get closer to their security cards faster, so I ain't gonna complain. Loader Leomon. I have another one of these, but it's in blue. Has no effect. Kind of a bad ultimate. It's okay, I guess. It's nothing amazing. Sometimes I'll just complain. We got Macrackmon Vicious Mode. I have a Macrackmon Virtuous Mode, or whatever it's called. I think it's just regularly called Macrackmon. Now I have Evil Macrackmon. He's got, like, little Digimons around him. That's pretty awesome. There's a lot of, it's like mostly, it's X Evolution along with Tri put in there. So, I like that they're mixing it around. It's not just one form of Digimon. So, on play, when Digivolving, you may trash one card in your hand. If you trash a purple card, delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. If you delete a yellow card, one of your opponent's Digimon gains negative 3,000. It depends on the situation how useful that would be, but I guess it's got 2 different situations, so you can choose. And then for that, for Inherited, on deletion, if his Digimon has 2 or more colors, gain 2 memory. So if you put it on top and you've got like a Mastamon for some unknown reason, because you could do a Mastamon from this, technically, then you would gain memory. So interesting. Right. Got another Tesla Jellymon. I think we showed this off in the first episode, but it's pretty much just every time it attacks, you can trash cards to unsuspend it and attack again, but it only works 1 per turn, so interesting. We've seen Gatomon in the last episode. Interesting art, and it just does stuff with security cards, so it's okay. We got Raptor-Dramon. This is the champion level of Dorumon that would go into an Alphamon, which would then go into a Grademon, and then go into an Alphamon, so that's pretty awesome. Very cool art. He's ripping up... Oh. I think that's like... You see back there, if you look really hard, it's a Dex Darugamon, and then there's a Dex Darugamon under his head. So this is like a Dorumon that's like fucking murdering Dex Darugamon. That's pretty fucking awesome. I like that. And then its inherited effect, end of attack, if this Digimon has a Alphamon in its name, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 5 or less. That's pretty awesome. Pretty fucking awesome indeed. We saw this guy earlier in the episode. What the fuck? We got Anduamon X Antibody. You know what I'm jerking off to tonight. Well, that's fucking awesome. I love this card. This card looks awesome. Not just for the titties, but like, it's very well drawn. I've never actually seen Anduamon X Antibody. This card game is creating more X Antibodies than the actual fucking anime ever did, so thank you. That's a thank you, because I always like X Antibodies. So, this might be ranking on one of my favorites now. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Not great DP, but it does have a 0 from Anduamon. And when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon gains negative security attack until the end of your opponent's turn. Then, if Anduamon or X Antibody is in his Digimon's Digivolution cards, and you have 5 or fewer cards, security cards, recovery +1 to your deck. So, place one of the cards on the top of your deck on top of your security stack. So, this is pretty OP, but it depends on the deck you put in. I guess it also depends on the deck you put in. Alright, that's a pretty cool one. We got I always fuck this one, man. Kokuamon, X Antibody. I've always liked him because he looks like a jet. He turns into a jet, very interesting. We've got a Palmon kind of just hanging on for dear life. It's not even X antibody. It's just like, I'm gonna fucking die! So it's got a 0 from Kawagamon, or Kokuwamon. Kokuwamon. Fucking up his name every time. So it says, on play or when digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 insectoid or machine in its traits, and 1 X antibody among them to your hand, and place them with the rest of your bottom in any order. That's pretty powerful, I'd say. It would be good for a X antibody insectoid deck, so not bad. Let's see. We got Huyuamon, or Huyoyomon. Huyoyomon, interesting name. This is the entraining of Jellymon, but it hasn't been shown off in the anime yet, so it's interesting to see. For its inherited effect, because it's in training. Once per turn, during your turn, when an effect adds a card to your hand, this card gains 1,000 for the turn. Not bad, since Blue is about gaining cards. So what do we got for our foils? Oh shit! We got ourselves Grademon. So technically we have everything to, like, really get an Alphamon. So pretty fucking banger time, I'd say. So Grademon looks fucking awesome. What's he doing in the background? He's killing Digimon. Oh, he's killing Dex. Oh, there's a really fun in the back. There's a Grudamon X and a Pixie. I'm not actually sure what that is, but he's killing Dex Doru Greymon. So I guess it would be like if this were in the movie, he would turn to Greymon and start fucking slashing to death. It looks awesome. So when digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Alphamon in its name among them to your hand, and place 1 card with X antibody and its traits among them under this card as its bottom Digimon card deck. Trash the rest. Add them to your hand. So it's like, add Alphamon, then put something under me. So that's a pretty good card, I'd say. Not bad. Oh shit. I think we have a Makomon, but it's not from this set. We got Makomon. Very different design for Makomon. Different eyes, different head shape. Not bad, but a kind of a chibi version. What's that underneath? It's like sad. Christmas sad. Christmas coming up, boys, but you better be sad during Christmas. I will make you sad. Let's see. Security. At the end of the battle, play this Digimon without playing cost. So if this were in security, it's played straight to the field. And it's inherited. On deletion, if Digimon has 2 or more colors, gain 2 memories. So mixing this with Makrakmon, Vicious Mode, the more it has, if this card ever gets deleted, you get a fuck ton of memories. So you just come right back. Pretty cool. Alright, I think I'll keep going for this one. This might just end up being a little bit longer than the last one, but it's whatever. It's my birthday. I can do whatever the fuck I want. If Jimmy is watching this video, make sure to stab him. If you have a friend named Jimmy who's, like, you know, into my content, just remember, I say his name all the time, and I make fun of him. Not that I want to make fun of him, but, you know, people with the name Jimmy turned out to be this. I don't even know anymore. Why do I talk? I don't know. Answer? I don't know. Alright. I love ripping these buddies up. I'm gonna have a lot of trash to do. I'm gonna have a lot of trash. Trash can, boosh. Alright, there we go. Come on. Alright, we got ourselves, first off, we got Elecmon. A little bit boring art. I'd rather him be in, like, the Village of Beginning. Has no real abilities. But I guess it's interesting that he's a jungle. I mean, I guess that's usually what the Leomons are in anyway, so it's alright, I guess. Oh, we got ourselves another Raptor Dramon. You know we gotta get multiples of that if we're gonna make a Dorumon deck, so pretty cool. We got ourselves Garurumon X Antibody, which was the basis for Garurumon Sagittarius mode from the Adventure 2020. Because they took this design and then just put it onto the regular Were Garurumon design. Oh wait, that's for Were Garurumon. This is regular Garurumon. Same thing, he's got wings on his back, so I ain't wrong. Anyway, he digivolves from 0 from Garurumon, and it's a pretty cool card art, I like that. And then his inherit is, when a Digimon has Garurumon or Omnimon in its name and would be deleted in battle, you may trash 2 cards from the same level. It's the same thing as the Greymon, but you'd be working together in an Omnimon deck anyway if you wanted to do this. Not bad, not bad. Matadormon from the first episode. we showed him off. Like, he was the first card of the first part, so if you want to see that, I guess you can see it at the beginning, so. Ninjamon is back. He shows up a lot. He must be a common. Greymon is here again. I think we covered him in this episode as well. Oh shit, we got Salamon X Antibody. Pretty cool. I've always liked Salamon X Antibody because it's got a giant ring on it. Also, it showed up in Digimon World Redigitized Decode as Dorumon's friend, so it was pretty fucking awesome. Anyway, it's got a 0 from regular Salamon, and when Digivolving, look at the top card of your security deck and you may add it to your hand. If you do, recovery +1. So it's like, take one of security, add back to your health. So, it's pretty much a free card grab. And you can, well, it's a free card grab from the top of your security, so it depends on what's at the top. Alright. Another Daigo Nishijima. I said he was an okay card, but he's not great. Another Guilmon X Antibody. Great for a Guilmon deck. Another X program. It's been a second since we've seen that, so not bad. We've got the sister and brother, Tai Kamiya and Kari Kamiya. Still, I'm not the biggest fan of Tri's design, but, you know, I think I see something amazing back there. One second. Let's read this first. So, if you have 3 or less security cards at the start of your turn, gain 1 memory, and if your opponent has 3 or less, 3 or fewer, gain 1 memory. So this is kind of like a late game tamer you want to use. And in your turn, when one of your yellow or red Digimon attack, you may suspend this tamer and have all of your opponent's security Digimon get -2000 for the turn. So this would be great to make sure that your Digimon is still alive when security is happening. And then play this card without doing it. So I think this next one looks pretty cool. Oh shit! I don't think I can show that. I don't think I can show that one on YouTube. I think I'm gonna monetize. Oh wait, I'm not monetized. So fuck you, YouTube. Anyway, we've got the final form of Ophanimon Fall Down Mode and Regulmon. Not Regulmon. Yeah, I think it's Regulmon. The other one is a different one. This is Ordinemon. I thought this was Dexmon, but you know, this is pretty cool nonetheless. So, this is Ordinemon. I thought I saw something there, but it's really hard to see. There we go. That's a little bit better. It's got tits. And I'm not talking about like covered tits. This has actual tits. It's got anorexia. It's a very cool looking Digimon, but it's also a very disgusting looking Digimon. I like its like reclaimed mode. It looks nicer, like the nice mode. But Ordinemon is a very scary looking Digimon. I like it. It's also play cost 15 with 15,000. It's a DNA Digivolving one with 0 from level 6s. So if you had like a Lilithmon and a Ophanimon, you could do it. Or if you had a Ophanimon and a Regulmon, you could do this for like its normal Digivolution. Digivolve unsuspended with 2 specific Digimon stacked on top of each other. So it says, kind of hard to see, I should bring it closer. When DNA Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon, and all of their level 5 or lower Digimon. For each Digimon that is deleted by this effect, recovery 1, and then on deletion you may trash the top card of your security to play this card without paying its memory cost. So if this dies, it comes straight back. And you can like mess around with all of their cards. This looks like a pretty good card. I wouldn't pass it up, I'd say. I wouldn't pass it up. Pretty good one for that one. Alright. Oh boy. I wish I actually opened more in the last one to make sure that this would be even. But we'll try and go a little bit faster through these ones unless I see something really awesome. I'm guessing we're going to find a lot more commons now that we've seen all the commons, I'm guessing. Not actually sure. I'm going to hope so. Might see a lot of new ones in these last few. Who knows? Digimon control the shit out of you when I'm ready. Oh shit, what? Oh, this is a new boy. This is a new boy. God, I go. So we've got Zamielmon, or Zamielmon. He's got like a little rabbit doll. He kind of looks like a weird version of Robin. He actually looks pretty awesome. And he's also a level 9, or he's a level, what's it called? A level 5, but he's got 9,000 BP, so not bad. I've actually got this one before. Middle Piranhamon, Piranhamon, or Piranhamon. So it says it's level 6, and when attacking, you may play one Digimon card with Piranhamon and its name from this Digivolution cards without paying its memory cost. So I guess if you've got like a the ultimate under it, I guess you can bring it out. It's very basic. I wouldn't use it. It sounds very basic. We've seen Ada Madekachimon before. He looks, I don't like his art, and he has no effect. We've seen Macrackmon Vicious Mode again. Pretty awesome. Starmon, we've seen him before. We saw him in the last episode, I believe. Or maybe we saw him... No, we saw him during this episode, I believe. Pretty basic. Oh shit. We've got Attack of the Heavy Mobile Digimon. So it's got Chaosdramon and Mega Gargomon, otherwise known as Saint Gargomon on it, for 0 cost. So main, you may trash one card with Cyborg or Machine in its name and its traits in your hand to have all your level 6 Digimon with machine traits gain Rush. The Digimon can attack the turn it comes into play. And on play, if this Digimon has Digivolve card has Blitz, can attack when your opponent has 1 or memory for the turn. So if you place a card out, it then gains Rush. If it's already out, it gains Blitz. So it's not bad. And for security, you may trash one Digimon card with Cyborg or Machine in its traits in your hand to delete one of your opponent's Digimon whose play costs are less than or equal to the trash card's play cost. So if you're to trash like Zamielmon that has a play cost of 8, then you can trash anything with a play cost of 8, but it's not Machine, so it doesn't really count that way. Next up, we've got Death X Evolution. We actually do get a Dorogoramon, at least in option form. So, this says, when you have a Digimon with X antibody and its traits in play, you may use this card without meeting its color requirement. You may Digivolve one of your Digimon into a Digimon with Dex, or Death X in its name from your trash, into its memory costs, from your trash for its memory costs. So, like, you use 0, but you still have to pay a memory cost, so... Interesting. Oh shit, we've got all 3 now. We have Raigenmon, the last of the, those guys, the heavy metal Digimon, I guess. He's actually looking pretty fucking sly. Oh shit! There's Marsmon. That's the final evolution of, Kumamon from that game. I wonder if you could see them in other cards. I don't know. But either way, he looks pretty fucking awesome, and he'll be used in the same way as the other ones. And it says, by hand, main, this card is in play with just the same effect. And then when Digivolving, you may trash one card with opponent's traits in your hand, and have one of your opponents get negative 4,000 DP for the turn, which is pretty awesome. And then its inherited is when attacking, when your opponent's Digimon gains negative 4,000 for the turn. So it's using that effect over it. So that's not bad. We got Pajayamon, which is sometimes the ultimate evolution of Leomon. Actually, he looks like a continuation of him, and he looks pretty awesome, so I ain't gonna complain. Anyway, Pajayamon has a 0 from Pajayamon, because it's X antibody. Treat this card / Digimon as it also has Leomon in the name, because it's supposed to be a Leomon, like, family name, family Digimon. Alright, and then all turns, when this Digimon would be deleted in battle, you may play one Leomon from this Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying its memory cost. So, so if it dies, you can play another one, so not bad, not bad. Alright, now we've got Gabumon X Antibody. His hair has definitely, well, it hasn't changed that much, actually. It's more like his body has changed. So, yeah, if you still wonder what he looks like without his fur, it's actually very disgusting. But, interesting art. He's like running out of Gomamon. I guess that might be Gomamon X Antibody, maybe? I don't know. Alright, so 0 from Gabumon. On play and when Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. It's the same thing as the one with the other Garurumon cards, so interesting. Oh, shit, something looks cool back there. Got another cool boy. Oh, this goes into that one. We revealed that one last time, so it's cool. Alright. Shit! We got something pretty fucking awesome looking. We've got Omnimon Merciful Mode from Tri. So, like, the guy that killed all. It looks fucking awesome. This card looks amazing. He's got, look at that. Digivolution cost. So you can Digivolve from a lot of stuff. But Digivolve, if named, you could use 3 if your name contains Omnimon. So, this is actually my first Omnimon all accounts. Let's see. Somebody texted me something. Anyway, that's fucking awesome looking. And it's 3 from if the name contains Digimon, or contains Digimon, fuck yeah. Contains Omnimon. When Digivolving, for each card with Mega in their traits in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon. Then place 10 cards from your opponent's trash at the bottom of their deck in any order. Okay, so it'd be great against purple decks. And I guess this would have to come from an Omnimon that's already come up from, like, War Greymon and Middle Garurumon, if it wants to be useful. And then, at the start of your turn, trash the top card of this Digimon. If you do, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. So this guy can only stick around for 1 turn before he goes away, so very cool card, but it might be a little bit of a costly one to use. So, interesting nonetheless. Alright, final one. Let's go through this one in 4 minutes if we can, so we can wrap this shit up. And I can not put these things in binders because I don't have another binder because I've gotten so much tonight. That's what you get for being such a cool guy. Spending all your money on Digimon cards. Woo! Got it. Still got it. Still got the throwing of Digimon cards in my brain. Alright, I already know what that top one is. I can already see it. Alright, let's try and get it out of there. I thought that was like a Rosemon thing on the back. I was like, what? Alright, Attack of the Heavy Mobile Digimon. We talked about this one earlier. We talked about Crackmon, Vicious Mode as well. Talked about Metal Cryranamon. Talked about Pillowmon. Talked about Kawasgamamon. Growlmon. Talked about that. Talked about Monochromon. Talked about Nefertimon. Talked about Pangeamon. We talked about, fucking, what's it called? Dexdorogoramon. I actually do have a, oh no, we've got something horrible back there. I do actually have a, Magnamon X Antibody, or Magnadramon X Antibody, and it actually looks pretty cool. I like it more than regular Magnadramon, but I'd actually want, like, an Ophanimon card instead. So, level 1 from Magnadramon. When Digivolving, if, oh, this is different than usual. If it is in that, all of your opponent's security Digimon gain negative 1,000. That's okay. Then end of turn, once per turn, end of attack once per turn, you may add the top card of your security stack to your hand to this unsuspended Digimon. So if you wanted to, I guess you could do that. Interesting card. Anyway, looks like our boy came back in the end. He was the first card that we got from, like, the final cards. Like, this one over here. And we ended up with our boy again. And he's super strong. We got Alphamon Oryuken. He is a Mega Vaccine No Data. What is regular Alphamon marked as? Holy Warrior, Royal Knight, and X Antibody. This is marked as No Data in its traits, along with Royal Knight and X Antibody. This card looks fucking banging. And then, if you have, you can go from 7 from your Alphamon, which might be a little bit costly, but if you have a, also stared his art, that looks awesome. Sorry, I like Omnimon. I'm glad, I mean, I like Omnimon, yeah, I like him too, but I like Alphamon way more. This looks awesome. But yeah, so you can Digivolve 3 from Alphamon if you have an Oryumon in its Digivolution card. So that could mean you could come up from Oryumon, but that's the Mega. So if you have that, it's had its ability where you could, like, put a card at the bottom. So if you've got that like that, so it's not a DNA Digivolution, it's just a regular Digivolution, which is nice, which means I don't have to have an Oryumon in my card. So, when Digivolving, delete all your opponent's Digimon with the highest play cost. So it's just like wipe the field, fuck yeah. And then, end of your turn, once per turn, you may return up to 7 non-Digi-Egg cards with X Antibody in their traits from this Digimon's Digivolution card to the bottom of your deck in any order. You do gain 1 memory for each card returned. So if you do that, you can just, like, gain an entire... Damn, I like this card. Alright. Mission accomplished. We got a Doramon, we got an Alphamon, we even got an Alphamon Oryuken. So, man, I'd say this is a pretty good birthday video. And the first part will be... I'm hoping both these parts will be up on the same day. But, you know, I feel pretty damn accomplished. We only really got one of each, but, you know, Doraemon's happy. Doraemon's very happy. Well, I hope this was a fun episode for this day. I hope you guys enjoyed. We're going to be doing a lot more Digimon openings around the winter time, since I have more time and we'll have more money and stuff. So I hope you'll enjoy that. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys next time on The Battle